Hey everyone, I'm imagining that by now you probably have seen an email like this in your inbox. As you can see, it comes from LinkedIn and it says, gives a person's name and says that they've endorsed you, right? And you're probably wondering, what is this? So let's click over and I'm going to show you a little bit about this new endorsing tool that LinkedIn has put out there and how you can possibly take advantage of it. So one of the first things that you're going to see is when you log in, when you click on that particular email, you're going to see this blue box here, and it says that Lori has endorsed me for small business marketing. So I'm going to add that to my profile. I'm going to show you a little bit more about what that is. But one of the interesting things that you see here is that it's feeding off of this reciprocity thing, right? In the past, the only way to endorse someone was to leave a recommendation. And you can see here are some recommendations that I've written, right? And as you know, recommendations take some, writing and time to think about to leave a good recommendation. And what I suspect has happened is that LinkedIn has taken a look at that and said, hey, let's make recommendations a whole lot easier for people. And let's allow them to endorse people as well. It's just a lot faster that way. So you saw the box where I could endorse people, and this all the way down in your skills and expertise, you can see what that looks like. What LinkedIn does is it takes the skills and expertise that you've listed throughout your profile. They've taken keywords that you've used and they have created this chart right here. So you can see very, very quickly, kind of like a little bar chart of maybe how the world perceives you in terms of how good you are at something. What I think is really, really interesting is that my whole education and professional training is in this area here: positioning, team management, marketing strategy, small business marketing, even down into qualitative and differentiation and all that stuff. This is all my academic training. And yet, just to let you know, the work I've done through my blog and social media for small business is obviously much, much more known about, right? People know more about you based on what they read. So that is what that looks like. Now, what I think is very interesting is that this stuff has disappeared, but I want to show you how. I'm going to click on here again to show you how this endorsement thing works and how ridiculously easy it is. In fact, it's even fun. One quick way that you can endorse someone is by actually going to their profile. In this case, I've gone to Chris's profile and scrolled all the way down to the bottom, and you can actually endorse him in the areas where you know that he is strong, right? And I'm going to I happen to know that Chris truly is a viral marketing monster. I think it's interesting that once again in his place he's really known for social media. So there you go. I'm going to show you some other options that you can take as well. So this is what I wanted to show you. The first thing that's going to happen is you're going to receive an email from LinkedIn that says that certain people have endorsed you. I have to point out that this is actually a second part of this recording because I had to wait to get one of these emails. This is the only time you're going to see that. I haven't been able to figure out how to pop up on demand. You'll get an email. When you press continue, you'll be taken to a screen that looks like this. You'll have this big blue box. This is where you get to endorse people like this. Just watch this. Right? So these are people that I know, and I'm endorsing them for things that I know that they are actually really, really good at. You see that? So these are people that I know, and I'm just endorsing them. for what they do. Oh my goodness, that's for sure. You see how it just keeps popping up? Okay, so Irene, I don't know very well, so just I want to show you what happens if you don't know someone or don't feel like you want to endorse them for something. You can click on the X and it'll just give you another person. See that? And you can just play this game honestly for hours on end. I mean, honestly, it'll just keep going through your entire list. Now, if I make this go away, that'll be the end of that. And then the next time it'll pop up is when I get another email. And so that is what I wanted to show you about how to start endorsing people on LinkedIn. And then what happens is as you go through these endorsements, it just comes back to you again, because then more people see you, right? You run back to this page and you can see that what happens then is your list gets longer and longer of how many people have endorsed you. So once again, it's the principle of reciprocity. So I urge you to, if you get one of these emails and you wonder what it is, please do go ahead, click on continue and start endorsing people. It's actually a lot of fun.